text-to-voice synthesis provided by Vidnami. Employer Pants. January 17, 2021 by Anna von Reitz. Almost every week I get correspondence from disgruntled people who are having some problem or other with the government, meaning the governmental services corporations, and they want to blame me for this. Some of these people are confused and think that our lawful American government caused their problems, and some assume that we can just wave our hands and do a dance and provide them with instant relief. We are expected to not only provide instructions as to how to deal with the federal subcontractors and their state-of-state franchises, but to handhold each and every one of the millions of Americans who are suffering everything from illegal mortgages and foreclosures to kidnapping of children by Child Protection Services, and garnishment of earnings by the IRS, business closures, and public health mandates. When we are talking about someone's home or child or livelihood being seized upon and stolen, it's easy to see why emotions run high and people want a savior, without realizing that they are their own saviors. Yes, you read that correctly. At least in this venue, you are all your own saviors. It is as simple as knowing who you are, being able to prove who you are, and standing, steadfastly, in your proper jurisdiction. Just stick there like a rock. We already have the lawful standing to enforce our public law, and now all we need are the sheer numbers and organization to do so. While it is true that in this particular cause, one man is an army, it helps to be part of an army of people who are similarly fed up and standing together. It is by awakening a lot of people and repopulating our states of the Union, and by serving as jurors and justices in our own American courts, that we can set millions of Americans free from the harassment and predation of our erstwhile public servants and prevent the illegal and unlawful subjugation of Americans under foreign systems of law. Did you know that it is both illegal and unlawful to subjugate Americans under any foreign law whatsoever? That includes statutes, codes, and regulations. We are not subject to those forms of law, but they are constantly being misapplied to us. Why? Because we have been misidentified, accidentally on purpose, as U.S. citizens, and as municipal citizens of the United States. We are each standing around with a bull's eye on our backs, and the same people who are preying upon us and subjecting us to their foreign forms of law, put that bull's eye on our backs. On purpose. With malice aforethought. For the purpose of controlling us and seizing upon our assets under color of law. Did you know that you, as an American, cannot be subjected to municipal laws requiring business closures, mask mandates, forced vaccinations, environmental emission standards, etc., etc., etc.? All these problems and issues that people are so worried about can be brushed away like so many cobwebs by their own hands. It can be done safely, peacefully, and with lawful authority, and all it really requires is for you to wake up, join together, and enforce the public law. Law that already exists. In other words, simply by doing our own parts, our public duty, and accepting the responsibilities of self-governance, we can do away with not just one or two of the aforementioned evils, and not just for a limited number of people, we can do away with all of these evils for everyone. No more IRS harassment. No more CPS abductions. No more public health tyranny. No more mortgages to pay foreign public debts. No more forced conscription via drafts. No more bullying by the alphabet soup agencies. None of it. Not for anyone. Not ever again. And this blessed freedom isn't just for you. It's for everyone. It's not just regarding one issue, your mortgage, or your right to travel, or custody of your grandchild, or being forced to register your property, or being required to wear a mask. It's about all these issues and far more. And you already hold the solution in your own hands. Leave Babylon. Take your own horse sense and your own initiative to operate your own long-lost American government, and join together with other like-minded souls to do the same. The pathway home to America has been cleared for you. All you have to do is fill out some simple paperwork, support your state assembly, and thumb your nose. Together. It's safe, it's peaceful, and it's your absolute right to do, and all you have to do is stop whining and do it. We've been in a situation where criminals have been able to pick us off one by one, to make examples of us on a one-by-one basis, to terrorize and extort and racketeer against helpless widows and little children and small businesses. And this has been happening right here in America, right under our complacent noses, because we couldn't be bothered to do anything about it, until it was our house or farm being foreclosed upon, or our business being shut down, or our child being abducted. Then when we, individually, are on the receiving end, we want to be the center of attention and we want all the help in the world, and we think that somebody owes it to us, don't we? Wake up, people. An offense against one of us is an offense against all of us. And we all need to see it that way and take effective action, but effective action isn't a group of 4 or 5 neighbors standing there in support of us as a bulldozer collapses our house. Effective action is the repopulation of your State of the Union and the operation of your actual state and federation government. If you are sick of this abuse by corporations that owe their existence to you, and tired of being terrified of your own public employees, who are taxing and bullying you into oblivion and taking their paychecks out of your pockets, then it is time to get up and out of your recliner and put on your employer pants. Yes, you heard me. Employer pants. You are their employer. So start acting like it. Stop behaving and thinking like a little mewling baby being pinched by Big Brother. Stand on your own 2 feet and shove. The lawful, peaceful, and safe means to do this have already been provided for you. Go to www.theamericanstatesassembly.net. Stand together, remember that you are the employers, and shove. And make a donation to the ongoing work of the Federation, your American government operating in international and global jurisdictions to uphold your rights and your property interests. PayPal at avanavan@gmail.com. Snail mail at Anna Maria Riesinger in care of Box 520994 Big Lake, Alaska 99652.